I think we all know, what Cotton Fest stands for and all that. For those people who don't know what Cotton Fest is, in my eyes, Cotton Fest is more than an event whatsoever. It's an experience where us as South Africans, we bring in people from different cultures, backgrounds whatsoever. We celebrate these talents from artists, photographers, all of that. It's to bring people together, you know what I mean? That was Cotton Fest. More than a concert, more than an event, it was an experience, you know what I mean? It brought new artists that we've never heard of before, gave them a platform to voice their voices, their thoughts whatsoever through the music, through the clothing, photography as well. And it provided a lot of, you could say, boost to most people's, you know, work and life, you know what I mean? So I thought like today, since I caught it first at the time of recording, this is like a week away. You know what I mean? I thought, you know what? Let me just give him my little 2 cents there and there. You get me? Because lately, I've been asking myself, is cutting first, really, is it really the same? So I told him just give him my little 2 cents in there. But don't take don't take every word of this. Yeah, it's just my opinions. Everybody's got their own opinions. I just choose to voice my thing and all that. Obviously, people are not gonna feel the same way I feel. They're gonna feel differently. Yeah, respect it. Vice versa. So yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know if y'all enjoy this. Maybe I can do more of this. Y'all can tell me what I can do and all that. And like yeah, let's get into it. Let's start from 2019. The first Cotton Fest on the 2nd of Feb. I think that Cotton Fest, yeah, that was history in the making. That opened doors. I think when and you can that Ricky has been doing this for time, and that the late Ricky Rick, he's been doing this for time and all that. Cause yeah, we're going in detail. Then I'm gonna start slow and all that. 2nd of Feb, first Cotton Fest. 2 stages there for the new wave, and the big boy music artist. That already is telling you that yo, it's a madness already. He's giving people voices. He's giving people a chance to, you know, do what they can do, and hopefully that turns into something they can build up upon, and it opened doors to so many things to come. You know what I mean? Like for it's crazy. I'm even out of breath because I've been to every cotton fest. You know what I mean? All three in Newtown and epic. The first one, in my opinion, is the best one because of it. We felt, I don't know, home. You know what I mean? We felt home. We accommodatable as well. Like I think they catered for everyone in terms of music, in terms of how they done it. Everything, it felt comfortable. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like any other ordinary concert at all or event. It just felt different, and I think that's what is lacking. You know what I mean? I think that's what is lacking. Like that, it 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 feels different now. The first one was incredible. We got new artists on the rise. We got to see a lot of things that we thought that can never be done before. 2 stages and all that. We only see like 2 stages. You know that side in the US with the Rolling Louds, in the UK with thingy guess whatever. You know what I mean? Them big concerts. So like to see this in full effect, someone that we know, and we praise his music, and who puts in the hard work and all that, is actually doing this not for himself as well, for the youth, the new wave. You know what I mean? The likes of the Big Hash, we had Uncle Vino on the rise, Windows 3000, Champagne 69, a whole lot, J Molly as well. You know, that was peak levels, and as I said, he accommodated for everyone. If someone didn't like hip hop that much, there's another stage for you. That side, you're gonna hear, I don't know, a Questa or a Shakina performing. You know what I mean? He catered for people as well. The certain brands as well bring in people that wanted to push it and all that. And yeah, it was incredible to see, especially that so much hard work and dedication can turn into what it is now. You get me? So like, God, you have to praise it, and we have to respect that as well, Cause to do shit like that, it ain't easy. And especially for Ricky to put artists, photographers, all of that on. Is who does that this side in South Africa? Nobody. It's a doggy dog world in the music industry, and not many people make it. And for those who make it, it's obvious that, you know what, I need to focus on my thing and leave others alone, because I know if they can claim this spot, I'm gonna go down and all that. And yeah, you have to respect it that he's putting people on. He probably realized, and and I think he said in an interview with Slicker that, he's done with his side and all that. Now it's time for others to get involved and all that. And he's been pushing it. You can see the first Cotton Fest was a success. Tickets sold out massively. It opened doors, for more shit to come. And I think people that were there, we all saw that. I was there, and I saw that it was incredible, from the artists to how they done everything. It's incredible, Can't can't complain whatsoever. Was was decent, was good. That was a starting block for what's to come. You know. And now we get the second Cotton Fest the following year. You know, so much hype, so much anticipation. Can't even say the word. So much hype. Let me just say so much hype there. You know, people wondering, is it gonna come and all that. We finally get it. I think before the year ends, he announces, 1st of Feb 2020, Cotton Fest number two. You know what I mean? Different branding as well. You can see he's up the levels as well. And I think that's where we got thing in 3 stages. We got 3 stages, and yeah, it was different. You can hear that the budget was up. You got more brands. You got the likes of Puma involved, Jägermeister, and all of that. We got these big brands involved. Imagine from what happened in 2019. The come up of Cotton Fest, and look what came up. A whole different event. We got that, and we got more artists, more influences, more everything. I think more than 100, acts who are gonna perform on the stages and all that is huge, and you need to congratulate that, because you can see that the first one and the second one is completely different. Everything has he's up the levels to the top 3 stages. You can't fight it. Same as the first one, very accommodatable as well. People that have been there can relate. As it's just beautiful shit. You know what I mean? That like that Ricky effect can't be touched anymore. He had there were little things that not even I can explain. I think only if you're there and you experience it, you can say, yeah, this was a touch of Ricky. You know what I mean? You can hear that this, and this is a Ricky effect from artists, and all of that is a Ricky effect. You know what I mean? So the second one, also very good. Up the levels, we got more people there as well. The first one was a success. You can tell by that already. Levels were up, 3 stages, more sponsors, more artists as well, new artists on the block, and yeah, it's crazy shit. You know what I mean? You can't complain there. Beautiful stuff, different as well. Not like no other thingy concert or event. This was different cultures and all of that. We had people with different outfits, and it was like a safe space, you could say. Like, I don't like a safe space. It was calm. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, Cotton Fest, man, was just peak. And I think with that elevated the second one elevated so much that he saw that there's so many opportunities and all that. We started to get merch and all of that, basketball merch and all of that. And yeah, can see that Cotton Fest is a global thing now. It's not just a small thing, it's global all over, you know? And like, yeah, he's starting to see Ricky all over the world and all that. Bring us incredible shit, incredible acts as well. And I think that the 3 stages and all that levels up, and we knew, I think, as we all knew that, it's not always gonna be at where it is at the thing in Joburg, in town. It's not gonna be there, because he always said in interviews, especially the one in Slicker, he said that he wants to, take it around the country and all of that. So we all knew that, yeah, One day it's gonna go Cape Town, it's gonna go Durban, it's gonna go, even Venda and all that. It's gonna go global and all that. And I think, it was on path to be there. Everything was so good and all that. Yeah, and then COVID hits 2021. So obviously, and a good thing to cancel the thing and obviously push a merch and do other stuff on his YouTube as well. He's growing the brand. The brand is big. It's doing a madness. It's growing. It's different now. It's not just no cotton fest. It's a global thing. You know what I mean? People are on that now. And we go 2020 thing in 2022. I think 2022, in my opinion, was there everything changed in my opinion. The untimely death, rest in peace to him. I think the untimely death just changed everything. And you could see that, he got more people involved, the youth as well. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I think his death just changed everything. As I said before, it's that Ricky effect. You know what I mean? The Cutting Fest 2022 was supposed to be on. It was. As I said, it's bigger now. 2 days now. 2 days, 3 stages. Levels are upped completely. And I think with them levels up with 2 dates and all that, I think they lost. For in my opinion, it's my opinion, they lost a little focus there. It felt different. I don't know if it's because of Ricky and the passing or what. I don't know, but it felt completely different. I went there, only went there for one day, and I don't know, it just felt different. Not gonna lie, just felt different. Obviously, as we got more artists, we got more shit, more sponsors as well, and yeah, it was a global team, but I think it just felt different. It didn't feel like Cotton Fest anymore, in my opinion. Just felt missing that Ricky effect. There's little things where you can say, yeah, Ricky done this. You can see that Ricky said they must do this and this, and that's why it was missing. I think it's probably, I don't know, is it his death or what? You know what I mean? It was different. Maybe I'm not explaining myself properly, but for those people who've been there, who's been to the first and the second one, yeah, compare it to the third one. What do you all think? Write that in the comment section. You get me? What do you all think of that? Because I think obviously it's different, but there's certain elements that you take from from the back there and you bring it this side. And I thought it was like completely lost. And I think everybody lost. Someone who had mad influential power there. You know what I mean? And like I think that was the downfall. The Cotton Fest 2022 didn't really enjoy it in my opinion, but they done a fantastic job. We can't, we can't just say it was what it was bad whatsoever. They done a fantastic job. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't feel it, I'm sure other people out there really enjoyed it and all that. But I've been there since. I've got the merch hanged on my wall and all that. I've been there since the very first one and felt completely different. It felt like an ordinary event. It didn't have that, as I said, Ricky effect. It's just for the little lost and that. It might be me and all that, but yeah, that's what I thought and all that. And obviously, you can tell that they made a profit and not even a profit. It was successful. It's 2 days, and the way they split the artists on all that was very reasonable as well. So you can't fault that. It's just the little details. The Ricky effect wasn't there. But as I said before, you know, it was successful that they could even do the one in Cape Town. And I think the one in Cape Town, in my opinion, was a mistake. I think they should have done it this year. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it and if you deep it, Ricky, you can see that Ricky has been analyzing this for time. He always picked Feb as the date, especially the beginning of Feb. He always picked the beginning of Feb to host a Cotton Fest. You know what I mean? First one, 2nd of Feb. Second one was on the thing of Feb, was on the 1st of Feb. You know what I mean? You can hear February, and if you deep it, it's very smart. February, people, as we say, people get paid. January, you don't do nothing there. As South Africans here, we know that January is peak. People are broken all that. So no, I think he was very smart and said, you know what? First week of Feb, the cutting first. You know what I mean? People get paid on the 27th, whatever, 25th. Can pull through this cutting first already Feb to get the month going and all that. You know what I mean? He clocked that. I think he clocked it for time. Probably done his research as well, and it's good research because people come loaded there. It's Feb. It's done with the January stuff and all that. And like the third cutting first was very unusual. I don't know if it because of the COVID or what, but to make it in like March was very weird. And then obviously his untimely death had to push it to like the 23rd and 24th, 2 days, as I said before. It's a 2 day event, and I think a lot of shit happened probably, you know what I mean? It's a lot. And I don't blame them if they didn't want it to go this way or that way. But yeah, it's a lot of shit. And it's the list, as I said, it's the little details that make an impact. And I think, yeah, it's just deep and all that. And that's, as I said, January people are broke. December people are going home. And they made Cotton First Cape Town during December. As I said, I think it was a mistake. They should have made that this year. This Cotton First should have been in Cape Town, in my opinion. Because if you think about it, on the December, people are gone home. More obviously, there's going to be people partying, but not the whole fucking country. People are going home. They're going to eat Christmas with the fam and all that. And they hosted Cotton Fest, I think, at the wrong time, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If Cotton Fest Cape Town was this year, would have been a mad difference. Lack of promotion as well. You know, I'm not trying to bring it down whatsoever. It's what I've been deep in, of what I've been seeing, even on the socials and all that. And also at the time of recording this, tickets unsold out. So I don't know. Maybe by the time I post this, maybe tickets will be thingy sold out and all that. But at the time of recording this, we like 7 days away from Cotton Fest, and tickets are not even sold out. You know what I mean? I think that already speaks a lot of volumes. Tells you that Ricky effect is a deep one, and we. And the thing is, I'm not trying to bash it down, and there's no point of trying to cancel it out whatsoever. Ricky built this for shit to go on. He probably knew that, even when he's not around, he wants people to, keep it going no matter what. Bring in new ideas and all that. Use the youth as well because they've got bright minds and all that. And you know what? We have to pick them up, and hopefully they rectify or change, you know, whatever they had in mind whatsoever. Because our Cotton Fest is more than an event, something massive, something that's totally different. When it's Cotton Fest week, it's peak there. We're pulling up all the stops. We fashion whatsoever we're pulling. Because we know that's the time for celebration. Talents left, right, and center. You're gonna celebrate, new artists. It's just a different vibe, Cotton Fest, you know what I mean? And I think that's what's missing, the Ricky effect, man. And I thought, no, I'm just a fan who's just talking, you know what I mean? Don't have time to be beefing or hating. Ricky, ah, Ricky's an idol, no matter what, He's an idol, he's done it, he's put people on and all that. And yeah, we have to be thankful and all that. Let's continue the Cotton Fest and all that, but I think we just need to deep shit. And before we just execute it, let's say, is this okay? Let's not lose the vision of what my man wanted, you know what I mean? And I think, yeah, it is what it is, really, man. It's just my little 2 cents, you know what I mean? Maybe I didn't explain myself properly whatsoever, but feel free to shout me on the YouTube comment section. I'll post my link and everything, my socials there in the description. And yeah, feel free to shout. It's an open space. Don't need to bash me. It's just my little 2 cents and all that. You get me? It's just what I feel. I know people feel differently, and I can't fight you for that. Everybody has their own opinions. You know, people think that tomatoes are vegetable or food. Can't fight you. You know what I mean? it's your own opinion, you get me? So yeah, it's just my little 2 cents, my little opinion and that. And you know what, yeah. Yeah, it's what I think, and I know that hopefully that this shit continues on and it gets better and better. You know, but as always, it's life. In order to win, you gotta take an L. You know, it's a step back and 2 steps forward. You know what I mean? You learn from your mistakes and all that, and hopefully, we get something good, and hopefully also this year's one runs successfully, and hopefully I'm wrong, and you know what I mean. Everything is solid and is smooth. But like yeah, just a little one there. Hopefully y'all, I won't even say enjoy it. Hopefully y'all listened and yeah, enjoy it. Then hopefully y'all done that and yeah, safe. I'll probably see you on another one as well. I'll see what else I can do. But like as I said, comment section. What should I do whatsoever? And like maybe this can be once in a lifetime thing. And like yeah, safe. Shout me. Socials below. Check you on another one still.